Welcome to Maths with Bob. Today we're looking at solving equations 2. These are some equations with brackets in them, and you can see here this one is 2 lots of x plus 3 plus 5 equals 3 lots of 2x minus 4 plus 3. Well, the first thing we always do with brackets is we would always expand the brackets. So basically we just obviously expand the first bracket out. That's 2 lots of x is 2x, 2 lots of 3 is 6. Okay, the 5 is still there, plus 5, yeah, okay, that's okay. Then we look at the other brackets, so we expand out 3 times 2x minus 4, that should give us what? 6x minus 12. Okay, so that should give us 6x minus 12, and again the plus 3 is still there by itself on the end. Okay, now what do we do now? Well, we normally collect up any like terms we can find. Well, we just have numbers really. So we have a 2x's here, and a 6 and 5, okay. That is 11, yep, that's okay. The 6x is still here, yeah, and minus 12 plus 3, hopefully we can see, is actually minus 9. Okay, now we're in a situation where we can solve this normally. So what we will do now is we'll do the double swap over. Now, basically what I'm going to do, we can do this either way, is I'm going to bring the x's to the right. So I'm now going to basically take the 2x, and move that over the equal sign. Remember the fence, it'll change from a positive to a negative, so when I bring it back it should come back as a negative. Here we are, okay. Now when we take the, now we're going to get the 9, I'm going to move that across, okay, so now it becomes, that's a negative 9, so when it jumps over the fence, remember it becomes a positive 9, so that would come back as a positive 9. Okay, so let's actually just fix this up a little bit, okay. You can see here, what have we got here? Well, we've got 4x is 20, or actually 20 equals 6x minus 2x, which is 4x, so I could just rewrite that, if you like, as 4x is equal to 20, and then obviously we just divide by 4. Okay, yeah, 4 into 20 goes 5 times, therefore the solution to that equation is x equals 5. Well, okay, let's have another look at another equation, I guess, with brackets in it. This one's a little bit more complicated. We have 4 sets of brackets to expand. So whenever you see an equation with brackets in it, obviously you'd expand the brackets before, and then collect up like terms on either side before you do this thing called the double swap over. Now, the first thing is, okay, 2 lots of 3x minus 5, okay, what's that? 6x minus 10, okay, yeah, so that's not too bad. 6x minus 10. How about minus 5 lots of 2x minus 4? Well, minus 5 times 2 is actually minus 10, but we have to watch this one. It's minus 5 times a minus 4 is a positive 20. So this is a trap to keep an eye on. So there's going to be a positive 20 there. Let's have a look at the next one. 7 3s are 21 minus 14x. Okay, that's not too bad. Now, minus 14... now it becomes a minus 2 times a minus 4, which is a plus 8x. Okay, all right, that's the next line. Okay, now we would collect up all our like terms. Let's have a look. What's 6x minus 10x? Well, yes, hopefully we all can see that's minus 4x. What about minus 10 plus 20? Ah, easy, positive 10. Okay, all right, now how about collecting up like terms on the other side? Ooh, okay, minus 14 plus 8, okay, that's minus 6x's. And hopefully we can see that 21 minus 14 is just good old 7. Now, what are we going to do now? This is where this the idea of, well, moving the x's all over to one side and the numbers onto the other side. I call it the double swap over technique, so I'm going to do it all at once. So basically what happens now is we move all the x's to one side. So let's actually move the minus 6x over. That becomes plus 6x. Hey. Let's move the plus 10 over. Okay, when it comes over this equal sign, remember it turns into a minus. Okay, here we are, minus 10. Okay, so let's just, okay, so now we are getting to the stage where we can just now solve this fairly easily. We just say, well, okay, what's 6x minus 4x? Well, that's 2x. What's on the other side? What's that? Minus 3. Okay, yeah, that's pretty easy. Then divide everything by 2. And bingo, we have the solution x equals minus 3 over 2. Okay, well that's it. That's all for equations 2. We'll move on to equation 3 with fractions next. Bye for now.